How are you doing and how have you been? We're back with Pathfinder. Nothing's changed. This is the character where we left off. We are playing on hard mode. If you want to know more about the character build, I did a character build video before this one. But this is enough. Let's get to the story. Can't wait. Thank you for joining me. Let's jump in.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Well, I'm used to huge things, so let's go.
Where are they? This is taking forever! They didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
Yeah. Yeah, good point. Who are they?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori sword lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
Yeah, fair point. No point being rude so far.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
I like this little banter going between them.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming!
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Salimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
It's a pretty grand mansion, I have to say.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the Stolen Lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder.
Oh, sounds like we get our own place.
Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
So there's a whole team of us. Who exactly will receive this title?
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help me.
I sort of set him up for that answer. That's my own fault.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
If that, like, voice acting script there isn't the definition of pessimistic, I don't know what it is.
If I may please answer the question. We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
So why don't we just recognise this Stag Lord as Baron?
That's a good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
That's a burn.
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here, and it won't while I still breathe.
You're helping us find a barony, but what do you gain from such generosity?
Don't ask stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around, or whatever it is you do.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
Fair enough.
What is that smell in the air? Is it the smell of unspoken words and political intrigue?
What rewards can we expect exactly? Yeah, because apparently our own country isn't enough.
And what reward would you seek beyond a noble title and your own lands?
Yeah, that's a fair enough response.
We'll absorb the costs of preparing and equipping your expeditions. Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide financial support for you to establish your country. Essentially, we'll help you build your capital. I hope such a reward is satisfactory.
Yeah, it doesn't sound half bad now. Now you put it like that.
Words, words, words. Significant, financial. I can't fill my belly with pretty words.
Here.
Of course. There will also be an official banquet held in your honor. All of Rostov's high society will gather to celebrate your feat.
Now you're talking.
Clear as day.
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet, go, and return in triumph.
Hurrah!
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson?
Hi, Lindsay. Yeah, I'm Tazastical. Pleased to meet you.
Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something.
Go for it.
How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious, personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
Wait, a book?
Damn, I should have led with that. Please, just let me explain. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly? And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way.
Yeah, not a bad plan. Let's settle it. I'll accomplish the feats and you'll write them down.
Deal. All right. I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you
in the morning. Nice to meet Lindsay. And here we go, our first look at the game. Awesome, awesome. The first step on the road to glory. Look at this. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, didn't mean to click over that. Anyway, so we got Does she say anything? Get some rest before your road. You've got a difficult journey before you, yep. Tarchutio? Tomorrow our glorious journey begins. Are you ready? I hope so. I don't need layabouts on my team. I have to say I semi-like him. Is that bad? Amari, what have you got to say? Finally, the idle talk is over. Can't wait to set out. What game is Jamona playing? I'm not used to feeling like a pawn. Doesn't seem like she's playing any games or whatnot. Harem, the depressive dwarf. Oh, we will just get rid of this tutorial. This expedition... What? This expedition is surely doomed. Jeez. He's not having a good time. Oh, I guess that's everyone. Oh. Northern architecture is beautiful, but very heavy. In my native land... Oh. Palaces are furnished quite differently. Interesting. We'll have a look at the skills and everything in a bit. Oh, I'm guessing this is the morning. What's going on?
The mansion's under attack. We need to help. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or we'll all be cut down one by one.
Oh, nice scream in the background. Let's get to... Oh. Lindsay, don't leave me! Right, here we go. So I think these first two attacks are rigged. So we're just going to do our normal attack. Oh, I missed. If you haven't played this game before, it goes on dice rolls and everything is sort of down here. We are giving him an extra dice to attack us every time we use our ranged weapon. So we do need to be careful. It's very heavy, so we're probably just going to leave this stuff. Nothing else in the room. So yeah, it's all... I think it's Dungeons and Dragons rule set. I don't know which one is it. Something like 3.5, something like that. So it goes off the same rules. So as ranged characters, we have to be really careful. We don't want to get into melee. Otherwise, we basically... just giving them an extra chance to crush us down. So, right, it looks like she wants us to go over here, so obviously we're in an RPG. We are going to go the opposite direction and rob everything. Because that's what you do when you play games like this. What we got here, the Curse of an Ancient... Okay, maybe that'll be nighttime reading tonight for me. And an old map. Seems like all stuff we can sell. So I only know a little bit about this game, the first couple of encounters. Look, they're running, get them. And what shall we do with this one? We'll finish him later, he won't get away. So I'm pretty sure this is the last fight that's rigged. Basically it means you cannot fail, technically. So we don't want to use any of our skills or anything.
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory.
That's hilarious.
Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the stolen lands.
What I really do like about this game is if you hover over stuff like this, it tells you more in greater detail.
Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
Oh, that's nice of him. Let's have a look at it. So we completed one, now we've got to help the person that sort of got us all together. That sounds good. This ring grants its wearer... accidentally clicked. This ring grants its wearer a 1+ bonus to armor class. This is deflection bonus. That sounds pretty good. So if we equip this, where can we see? Is it this one? Okay. We can see there, deflection +1. Dexterity bonus. So does that help our dexterity bonus? Let's have a look. Is it going to tell me? No, it doesn't. So it just is the deflection. Okay. That's cool though. We will equip that. I don't see why not. And we've got a party of 3. So all my tests, this is basically as far as I've got. What you will notice is because we're playing on hard mode, we will be auto-saving quite a lot. I was hoping that was going to be really linked in quite cleverly with an auto-save. But apparently I don't know the buttons. So there you go, and plus I suppose it's a good chance for you to see I haven't scummed anything. So all battles on hard are going to be hard. Because we're a fully ranged group, it's going to make it really awkward because the minute anyone in melee comes in contact with us, we instantly... So they get, let's say, just to make it simple, I don't know how many dice they have, but for argument's sake, we're going to say they have 1 attack dice. If they get into melee range, up close personal, they suddenly get 2 dices against us because we're using a ranged weapon and a melee attack. So we have to be really, really careful of that.
Onwards.
We also need to be careful because we can't rest yet. Now resting gets us back our spells and stuff like that. So obviously we've got the Burning Hands, which are really like the thing. I said before in the build that it always hit. That isn't the case. They have to make a reflex save based on their reflex skill. But Tartudio does have magic missiles, which does always attack. Really, really good. He's got some other abilities. Grow Claws, which we're probably never going to use. Acrobatics, never going to use. Fighting defensively has its sort of things. But basically these ones here we're not really going to touch, I don't think. It's just going to be these ones here, which sounds cool. A touch of fatigue, probably we don't really want anyone in touching distance. Then we've got Lindsay, she's a bard. So she does inspire courage, which I've already clicked, so I'm going to pause the game because I didn't mean to do that. So what does this do? So it always boosts morale, but what does it do? So we get an extra throw against charm and fear effects. And a +1 competence bonus on attack and weapon damage rolls. That seems really good. So it's just as well we did click that because that actually seems like a winner. These are again skills that we're not really going to use on Lindsay, so we might as well just chuck them down to the bottom of the pile. Then she's got a Daze. Daze is really good. It does what it says on the tin. Cure Light Wounds, again, does what it says. We'll put that down there. And then we've got Ear Piercing Scream. What does this do? Unleash a powerful scream. The target is dazed, so it's another daze. And they take sonic damage. Okay.
I'll make my own legend.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have to save. There may have to be save scumming. I'm going to save again. Just because it's on hard. And hard on this game is very hard. Like, their normal isn't really normal. Like, by D&D rules, it's still a bit pushed up, if that makes sense. So hard really is hard. So not only we're going to grease them, is what we're going to do is we're going to make sure they get dazed as well, especially the attacker. Because we don't want the assassin to get into melee range with us. Okay, only one of them was greased. Can we get a daze? We did not get a daze. That is just rough. How long does it take to cast daze? Oh, okay. Tartudio can get a quick one in. Can we get out of this? Oh, save the daze again. Now again, if we move Tartudio out of combat, he'll get another dice to attack. So we want to keep him there. Lovely. Okay, and luckily, the grease doesn't seem to be working. We just want to move him just around the corner. Just around the corner, like so.
Leave this one to me.
Move in here, Lindsay. There we go. So then attack them there. Miss, miss, miss. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to move us closer. Oh, Lindsay is in trouble. Oh no, I unselected Burning Hands. And we're going to have to use Burning Hands. Oh no, don't use Burning Hands. Because actually, we just took one out. So you two come over here. Lindsay, can you plop another daze, please? Oh, daze. No, wait. Are you dazed? Says it's failed, so you're dazed. Is that right? Doesn't seem like a very long daze. Should we see if we can get it again? Maybe I'm just reading that wrong. No, we'll save this time. Again, we don't want to waste our spells. Right, Lindsay, if you come round here, what does he do now? You really do like Lindsay. Can we get a daze? If we get a daze... So, why do I keep unclicking stuff? Right, we've lost daze now. We have just lost the skill daze. Where's it gone? I don't know. We'll worry about that in a bit. Right, Tartudio, get the daze on. Daze, brilliant. That's what we want. Lindsay has gone down.
Strike with all your might.
But it does mean we can get some attacks off. 9, that's what we want. That is nice. I really like it. It shows you the dice rolls, everything that happened. Really, really good. I think we came out of that fairly well. I don't know a better way we could have done that. Now Lindsay goes down, but she's not dead, which is lovely. But we can't rest after these fights, so if we would have used too much magic, then we would have come out really, really bad. Right, these are all worth like 1 gold. Oh, they're worth 8, so we'll take them. And we'll leave the rest, because we have like a shared stash, and this shows our weight and everything. And that fills up really, really quick. We also got like a weight on each person, which I think is a really nice touch. While we're here, we will make Lindsay have a potion. And I think 1 will do for now. I don't want to start wasting them. Tartudio has some potions on him, so we're going to take them off him. Just so then it's easier for the whole group to use them. We'll worry about like equipped and some stuff in a bit. And like to find stuff like items and whatnot. A bookcase or whatnot will just light up when you go near it and whatnot. Or you can hold the tab button, which is a really nice touch because it's nice just to be able to hold a button and see. Obviously there are some stuff where you have to roll like initiative, like I don't know if there was a hidden item or something like that. Anyway, let's get back to the looting. I can't believe it, that could have been us. Looks like most of these people have been slain in their sleep and stuff like that. Only 3 gold, so we haven't got any real reason to take it. No. Imagine this is to like try and help if you're a fighter, paladin, that sort of stuff. But that's not our game. We're all about the mage skills. Does look like everyone's dead. Pathetic. They couldn't even defend themselves. Jeez. It was in the night. Ink. Tinker inks ink. Wow, that's definitely how you say that. Take that all. We're going to be rich. Just looting everything. Alright, what's in this room here? Just some food. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And some fish. Is that everything in this room? So sometimes you walk around and sometimes like a hidden compartment somewhere can get opened up. Oh, even a little cat. Oh, I can hear some fighting. More stuff to loot. You gotta love the loot and stuff like that. Ooh, silver ring, 35 coins. That's what we want. Alright, what awaits us through here? Is that Amari?
It's the end for you rats!
Right, let's give her a hand.
Can you make an
Oh, we've just entered battle now. Move closer, everyone.
We won't falter.
Right, let's help. Jeez, we got through that. What's the... Oh.
Oh, it's you. Stay up for from under my feet or I'll strike you down.
Jeez.
Blood for Goron!
Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna stay away.
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
Do you know what? I actually semi-agree with him, but that's fine. Anyway, what's this? The heavy grate is securely locked. Does that mean we can unlock it? Doesn't look like... I don't know. We'll keep it... We'll remember that. So I imagine that's why it quickly panned to that fight for you to, like, forget about it. Which is quite clever, really. Might be wrong and it might be like a come back later job. Right, let's get prepared just in case... Oh, I panicked then. I thought I did something. There they are, the assassins. This is your last chance. Drop your weapons and we'll spare your lives. So generous, I'm afraid I can't offer you the same courtesy. Hey, you ugly mug. What the... He ran over his own man! Okay, not laughing anymore. Wow. I want nothing to do with that. Okay, I think we're going to go back to our dorms and pretend this... No, imagine. And this is where our adventure ends. Being scared. Can we go this way? No. So we've got lots of potions dropping, which is nice. Means we'll probably use some more. So I imagine this is all leading up to a big fight, you know. If you know games, you sort of know where they're going to go. We're in good stock. You know, we've still got 3 spells, so that's not, I don't think that's 3 individually, it's 3 overall. We've still got that. He's still got all his magic, which is lovely. You lost your days because I'm a fool. I don't even know where that went. Maybe there was no, there was a days. Oh, hang on. Oi! The champion, I found it. Oh, was there something there? The passage is blocked, you can't make it this way. Well, thanks, Sherlock. Oh, what's through this one? Oh, another gate. This heavy grate is securely locked. Oh, maybe there is loads of them. It does sound like a comeback job. Right, we are just going to drop another save. Don't worry, I won't keep doing this. I will learn the hotkey for the next episode. Dexterity check. Looks like we passed that. So just have a pause. Just as well we do. Always check with a pause. So we're going to start with a grease. Lindsay is going to do her chant. Tartudio, can you magic missile the assassin? Like always, we don't want that assassin to get near our casters. Luckily, he did get grease, so that's really nice. He got 4 points of damage, which is also nice. Lindsay, I want you to attack the assassin. Tartudio, attack the assassin. Assassin? There's a lot of assass.
We can do it.
There we go, lovely. Did that get the kill? That did. Now to the bowman. If we had a melee unit, it'd be really nice. Because we could put a lot of pressure on this bowman. We're going to try and daze him. He still has to pass the reflex checks. But we did daze him. So every time he's in this grease or anything like this, he has to keep rolling every turn. But he did get dazed, which is really nice. So hopefully we don't have to use any more magic. Have we hit him yet? Ah, but he did get greased anyway. All our attacks missed. Oh, he did. He got the... Oh, we got the kill though. Nice. A nice 7 damage. Who did that? Tazastical. Lovely. What did we roll? Does it actually say? 1d8 plus 2. So that means we would have rolled a 5, but then we get plus 2. I don't know. I'm trying my hardest, guys. I'm trying my hardest. I just don't want it to be painful to watch. Do you know what I mean? We are going to have to give some people... Can we split them? Oh, we can. Right, split. Then we split again. So then everyone can have... Because I think that was the problem. So that's the only thing that would have got us in a little bit of... Oh, I can only put 1 in. That's absolutely fine. Let's give everyone at least one so we can use at least one in combat. And then our main character, he can... oh, we rolled really good on that. Does it show you what you roll? I assume you roll for potions and whatnot as well. Yeah, 1d8. Okay, that's cool. So we're just waiting for that grease to go, otherwise we'll end up falling in it and then being on the floor for ages, which I ain't about that life.
It is done.
Right, and I assume we march on forward and we see whatever's through the next door. On the next episode! I'm cruel, I'm horrible, I know. If you got to this point of the video, leave a like, leave a subscribe. Hints, tips, backseat gaming is always encouraged. I'm all for participation, that sort of stuff. It makes YouTube really fun for me, really does. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.